Hello everyone of YouTube, this is Doc Brown's Radio Lab here with another video for you. You are looking at my Simplex 2001 repack, and this is going to be a quick video demonstrating the March time card because I finally got the March time card wired in, because before I had it disconnected because I just had a strobe up there, but to my surprise that strobe will actually pulse with the March time pulses, because like over there, if I have the 4004 set on March time, the strobe won't do anything because the pulses are too quick. But since this is the 2001 style March time where it's slower, I think it's 90 beats per minute, it actually is enough to allow the strobe to go. But I plan to put up a light plate up there, either this one right here, which you see on the mini system for the 4001, either that guy I'll put up there, or I'm going to get something else to put up there, a horn and a light maybe, something like that. But so yeah, this is my 2001. This panel has 6 zones. There's 3 dual zone cards. It's got a meter card which monitors system current. This card is just a blank. And then of course we have a March time card which pulses the signal card. This is a dual signal card, and the March time card of course pulses the signal relays to pulse your signal circuits or your NACs. And of course there's your transformer, and power comes in up top there on the board back there. So yeah, we have a 4250-120, we have a true alarm, which I'm probably going to replace that true alarm with, take a look down here, with one of these. Let's see, what bin is it in? With one of these detectors, these old style detectors, I'm probably going to put one of them up in place of the true alarm detector, just to be a little bit more period correct with the 2001. So with that being said, this is just going to be a quick test of the March time. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. You'll hear the relays go. And the strobe goes. It's set on 1575 candela. I love the sound of those relays. Probably see the lights a little bit better if I close the curtain here. There you go. Okay, let's acknowledge. Okay. And now demonstrate here the zone disconnect switches. We can disconnect the zones, and then you can acknowledge those and just keep them lit. And of course we can re-alarm. I'll demonstrate a re-alarm. Acknowledge. And you can do a lamp test. Okay. So now, close this up, and we will reset the pull station. There you go, Simplex 4250-120. See if it'll focus on that. I'm still learning the video on this camera. I think it has autofocus. I'm not sure if it'll focus on close-up stuff though. Okay, let's go back to the panel. And reset. And there we go. And we still have an annunciator trouble. I haven't figured that one out yet. I think there's a couple jumpers either on the board or on the zone cards that have to do with the annunciator supervision. But once I get that figured out, then this panel will be completely normal. And of course the March time card does its little heartbeat pulse there. Alright, and as you guys know, I'm pretty sure you guys know anyway, this 2001, I got it for free from a Simplex technician, and when I got it, it was configured a little bit differently. The meter module is the only original card left. All the other cards were blown out. The March time card did not come with it. I'll explain that in a second. So when I got this panel, it had a bad 24 volt voltage regulator, which is that heat sink back there, right there. Let me open the curtain back up. So right back there in that heatsink, that's the 24 volt voltage regulator for the 24 volt supply for the cards and everything. And when I got this panel, it was blown out probably from a power surge, and I had to replace that 24 volt regulator, and all the original cards were bad. I still have the cards because I'm probably going to fix them one day, but this panel originally, it had, as you can see up here by the original labels, it had 4 zones, but they were they were single zone cards without the test switches on them. So there was 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. It did not have a March time card, and it had a single signal card. But fortunately, when I got this panel, I got all these cards as spares, so I configured it this way. New system control card. The meter card still works, so I left it alone because it actually was not set up correctly. It never worked because you had to cut jumpers that were never done. So this meter card, for whatever reason, it was in there, but it never would have did anything, so it didn't get damaged. I had these 3 dual zone cards, so I put in a total of 6 zones. And then I bought the March time card online, and I added that in there. And then I used a dual signal card because I figured anyway I'd rather have dual signals than just a single signal circuit. So that's how I configured this panel, and it's in mint condition too. It's really in beautiful shape. Mine was made, it looks like in 1980. As you can see there's a date code of 81, and then it was probably installed then, I would imagine. There were a couple other date codes on it somewhere. But interestingly enough, this panel does not actually have the data tag. It probably fell out. There used to be a data tag, that says Simplex Time Recorder Company, and it says the model number and everything. I don't have that with this one, but judging by that date in there, it looks like it was installed in 1981, which seems correct to me. But this panel was in mint condition. There weren't even any knockouts knocked out on the top. There were only those 2 in the back, so I actually had to knock these out, that one, and I knocked out that one just for future proofing, and then I knocked out one, of course, for the AC line coming in. So this thing is really in beautiful condition, and I'm so happy to own one of these 2001s. So that's it. I just wanted to do a quick video demonstrating the March time card on this guy. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. If you like my video, please consider liking, subscribing to my channel if you wish, and take care, everyone. Stay tuned for more content.